Whatever happened to the simple math of what does 24 minus 12 equal? Which when you line them up vertically, one under the other, you come up with the simple answer of it being 12. Today in 2015, our children are stuck with these incomprehensible strategies, which states in the Common Core that will allow children to mathematically excel. But yet, these teachers don't even understand how to strategize these problems themselves. These school systems are so caught up with competing with one another that our children are being used as steps to a ladder that will all lead to a statistic. Now let's be realistic. The tools that they use to solve any problems these days is only going to confuse their mind when in time they won't even be able to apply it anywhere in their everyday life. Now I'll go back to when I was in school. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now, what was the reasoning behind failing grades, after school tutoring, and studying all night just to make sure I brought home a 90% or better for my mama to see, just so that she can be proud of me? And to this day in 2015, I have never had to apply it anywhere in my everyday life. I believe our children are being pushed beyond limits with no holding back. Constant homework assessments and IEPs. In fact, did many of you know that schools receive money for an IEP category? And although they stress our children to the max about these state tests that are not mandatory, children become sick, stressed, depressed, just because they want to do their best, while these schools await a grade letter to be placed upon their front doors. Now, what happens to penmanship being part of the curriculum? Nowadays, technology has taken reign. Yet 20 years later down the road, because script was not a part of the Common Core curriculum, I hope they come up with an electronic pen that will be essential for our kids to sign an important document with their name. Don't get me wrong, I want our kids to excel in any area in their life when they grow up. In fact, I want them to be great. And while many may feel the need to debate, as a mother watching her kids go through the school system used as guinea pigs for this Common Core curriculum, I just become irate. Because as much pressure as they put on our children, I see these teachers nowadays not pulling their half of the weight. They forget that children are like sponges, soaking in the atmosphere that they tend to create. And yet I see these teachers frustrated and depressed with a lack of inspiration. Now, how are we supposed to trust these individuals to teach our children the basic strategies of this Common Core, although it always continues at home, but they are the solid foundation to our children's education? There are some teachers that are miraculous, tending to our children's educational goals, giving all their effort to watch our children progress, taking advantage to allow our children to see what their future can hold. So to those I applaud. In fact, I salute you for the outcome you tend to seek. You come into work and make our educational system better by the dedication you bring through the curriculum that you work hard to teach. I want our children to be good. In fact, I want them to be magnificent. But I expect our school system to put our children past the grade on their door and to their life become an active participant. I am all for changes if it means our children would benefit from it in life. Look at our presidents without the Common Core curriculum. They seem to be elected to lead a country and they seem to have turned out all right. So treat our children more than a statistic and really teach them what is brought to the table. Because between parents and teachers, there should be a common bond to be able to teach our children that anything is able.